A, it be that I, our defense bang. D, it be that E, it be that R, it be that S on our chest that got us far. We be them Raiders, we be them Raiders, we be them Raiders, just wanna be that hater. We be them Raiders, we be them Raiders, we be them Raiders, we be them Raiders. Give me a stack, I'ma turn it to some racks. LA didn't wanna give us a home, but LV got us on the map. That be a fact, I bled it all on silver and black. Hard Carson and Mad Max got me in, but I've been down since the 90s. You don't want the black hole, homie, don't try me. Raiders roll deep, some say that we grind me, but we bring the revenue every time we grind in. Third and some, and Wallace done. Renfro caught it, and now he's spinning. Mariota on third, he's sprinting. R.I.P. Madden, on Davis, and all of the Raiders fans that we lost since the beginning. It be that R, it be that A, it be that I, our defense bang. It be that E, it be that R, it be that S on our chest that got us far. We be them Raiders, we be them Raiders, we be them Raiders, just wanna be the hater.
Raider Nation, what's going on? It's your boy Chris with Protect the Shield podcast, where my opinions might not always be popular, but they'll always be authentic. Got my boy Severe Raider in the building. What's happening, my dog?
What's good? What's good with you, man? Just like your intro says, we beat them Raiders, man.
Right.
We beat them Raiders. So
we beat them Raiders. We gonna Raider it. We gonna Raider it, man. That was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. That was crazy. You know, there was a lot to take from this game, to be quite honest, man. You know, there was a lot to take. Before we get started, man, shout out to some of the people in the chat, man. Got Austin the Wanderer in the building, man. He said, bro, I don't know why, but I'm still baffled how bad we are at football this year. The tank continues. Yeah, it's nasty, man. It's nasty. Shout out to you, Austin, coming through, man. Got my boy Leo in the building. He said the ref saved our number one pick. Hey, he did. And sorry, Leo, man. I know you may have lost your fantasy football, but you know what it is, man. You know, hashtag SS, and I won my parlay. So, you know, I'm with it, baby. I'm with it. Got my boy Aunt Six in the building, man. He said Cam Ward for sure, man. Thanks for coming through. Let's see. Got Yaya in the building, man. He said Falcons suck. We were worse. Salute, man. Appreciate you coming through. Got my boy Yo Raider in the building. Bring on Cam Ward. Got my boy Jay, the villain, man. He said, don't Giants have number one pick still top two, though? No, with that loss, we actually go back to number one due to strength of schedule. So yeah, so we're back at number one, man. We at least doing that part right so far, man. So
exactly.
Man, Dixon Sider, man, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through, my guy. Got Rafa in the building, man. Appreciate you coming through. Got SoCal in the building. What's going on? Rafa, he said, I'm pissed we lost, but we're good because we're first place again, for sure, man, for sure. But everybody, man, make sure you guys, you know, hit the thumbs up, man. Share it out to your people. It's free, man. It's free to support. And make sure you guys also subscribe to my boy Severe, man, at the Severe Raider, man. Fire content, killing the game right now, man. So, but let's get into it, man. So before I could say anything else, man, this is all I could think of.
Oh no, we suck again.
We suck again, man. We suck again. But like real talk though, I ain't gonna lie. I showed you like my little parlay I hit the nice one today.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, man. They had me kind of at the end. I thought I was gonna lose. I'm like the Raiders. They really didn't play that bad for what I was expecting, man. Like when I look at what the defense did, the defense stayed in it most of the time. And I know we was kind of talking offline. They made Cousins look trash.
Yeah.
Like I didn't realize he was that trash.
Yeah. It was, if I say, like, it's not like we play good. His Cousins is not good, bro.
At all.
Cousins is not good, man. He looked horrible. And if Cousins had been good, they would blow us out. It's several times he missed some throws where I was like, oh, like he was wide open. Like if you just hit this throw, we good. So I was cool. I was like, hey,
yeah,
do your thing.
You gotta think for Ritter to be playing, and then I mean you got some, you know, Samir or McCormick in the backfield.
Yeah,
I mean it was just I thought they should have wiped the floor with us. The fact that they played, but I will say so. Before we go into just like the box score and everything and the stats, man, but like, what were some of the I guess the highlights and the high points of the game that kind of stuck out to you, whether it's players or moments or situations?
I think our defense played well, man. I said in our chat, man, PG, he's good at his job, bro. If you don't want to say nothing else, PG is damn good at his job, man, because he has this defense. It's stuck together with chewing gum, hopes and wishes, and we still keep. We had 3 sacks today, right? Like, we wasn't getting this type of pass rush when we had Max Crosby and Christian Wilkins.
That's a fact.
And the fact that he's able to generate this stuff now, like his interior, the games he's running on the interior, we've gotten sacks on like 4 or 5 times at least. Tyree got a few cheap, easy sacks off the games they're playing. These D tackle to D tackle stunts. Laulu got one today as well. I think Adam Butler got a sack today as well. So, and Tyree had an effort sack today. So, like, he's doing his thing. He's doing his thing. Like that's basically the only person out there doing their thing, basically.
Yeah. You know who popped out to me was Shason again, man.
Oh yeah.
He continues to impress me with his motor, man. I mean, if we had any kind of push in the middle, and actually I saw Adam Butler, he always plays, well as well. So I saw a lot there, but Spillane's still doing what Spillane does. He was running around. Actually, who else made a couple good splash plays was Bernie.
Yeah, he did.
Like, he had that nice pressure on that blitz. And I saw them kind of running around. I know Diablo had a nice blitz early on. So there was a couple things, man. But like you said, PG doing the best he can, man, with literally nothing.
If you think about it, if Jack Jones don't bite on that double move, this is a different game. This is a different game.
Yeah, because I'm convinced that Kirk Cousins is not just going to drive the ball on you.
No,
the way he was playing.
Like, it was a wide open throw. Like, all he had to do was make that, and he was missing stuff. He was missing those kind of throws.
Yeah.
So if he missed that throw, it's like, we mess around and win this game crazily.
Yeah, for sure. Got my boy Billy. Okay, Billy D back.
Look at
the picture. Look at the new photo, swagged out.
Button up with the hat cocked to the side like T.I.
Wait, man, he got a chain. He blinging too. Y'all better play. Hey, Billy D got that check on Friday. Quit playing with him.
Billy got that new job, bro. He acting
playing with him. Shout out Billy, man. We miss you, man. Glad you came back,
name,
man.
But hey, the name still ain't.
Yeah, my guy, man. Appreciate you coming through, man. Let me see who else is in the chat, man. I appreciate everybody, man. Got Mike Rain in the building, man. Appreciate you, Mike Rain, coming through. He said if Max and AOC play Raiders, easily.
Oh yeah,
easily. He said Cousins is trash for sure, man. For sure. He said, but Cousins has some
44,000, Leo. 44,000 to be exact.
Oh man, yeah. He said team got me worried on the last minute. Yeah, it was. I thought it's so fresh, so clean. Billy D, shout out Billy D, man. You killing the game right now.
Yeah, they got the clean shave. Okay, Billy. The wife must be coming soon.
Oh yeah. He said salute. He said I wanted to check in. I'm going to bed. I feel you, man. I appreciate you.
That's the working man.
Yeah, it's a working man. Don't play with him, man. But man, so just kind of want to bring up just a box score, man. Just kind of looking at what it was. Let's see. Let me get that. Zoom that in. So just looking at box score and the stats, man. My man Kirk Cousins with a $112. That's a $112, like you said, man. with that one tutty. And how long was that throw? That touchdown, I don't even know. That was
like cool, like 30 yards, 30 yards,
30 or 40 or so.
Yeah, 30, 35, something like that.
That's crazy though. That's crazy. He got sacked 3 times. Ritter, 23 of 39, 208, 1 tutty, 2 picks.
60
that last
of them
pick.
came on them last drives though, so that was
Yeah,
60. That was like,
yeah. So that's nasty. Bijan was looking good though. I ain't gonna lie. Bijan was looking good. Yeah, he did his numbers, man. Their backup. Yeah, he run hard.
He cold.
I'm not mad at him.
He kind of remind me of Michael Bush.
Yeah, just big and
big,
he's nice.
Yeah,
I like him. Now our running game. So we lost Sincere. We lost Sincere quick.
Not like he was doing much though.
Yeah, he wasn't doing much. Amir, and then Madison, his first carry, he fumbles.
And then he has the safety too.
Oh yeah. Yes, that was that was some nasty work for him, man. And then just looking at the receiving, man. So Drake London, 53 yards with that tutty. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that 30 yards.
Yeah.
Man, Kyle Pitts, what happened to him, bro? Man, I think sometimes I just don't watch enough of the NFC teams.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna be next up.
Man, Kyle Pitts went out and put up 1,000 yards his rookie year when he had Matt Ryan.
Yeah.
But then guess who was tight end? Whose quarterback was next?
Ritter, wasn't it?
Yeah, and take a look at Brock Bowers' numbers.
Yeah,
see what it'll do to a tight end.
Yeah,
Look what Ritter will do to an All-Pro tight end.
Man, he will kill it quick, man. But this is it's a Kyle Pitts. So I was surprised, but I ain't gonna lie. I was expecting a lot more out of them. Jacoby Myers came in big at the end of the towards the end of the game, because I think up until the third quarter there was no reception for a wide receiver.
Yeah,
my God, dog.
Yeah.
But it was good that he got some play. Amira 58 had that long pass of 24. Bowers, they held him in check. They was bracketing him quite a bit. Yeah, I think a couple times he was open. We'll probably break down the film tomorrow and kind of talk about that. But and as far as defense goes, I think that my biggest call out is Jack Jones, man. As much as we love him, he'll make those big plays. He's starting to give me some Marcus Peter vibes, man, as far as just being it's overly aggressive, just trying to, I get it. It's going to work sometimes, but then on the flip side, it's going to be plays like that. But overall, what's your thoughts on the defense? We did kind of talk about it. Our boy, Tyree Wilson, 5 tackles, 3 solos, a sack, 2 tackles for loss, a quarterback hit.
It was crazy that every time I looked at Tyree, he was getting handled. No matter who was at, I think one time he was getting hemmed up by a tight end. Like that one play, the sack he got though, it was a good effort play. His initial move didn't rush. His initial rush move didn't work. I think Kirk was in a little bit of a scramble drill. So Tyree made a nice effort play, got in there for a sack. So I can't fault him there. Chason, man, I've been saying it. This a guy. People when we first signed him, I laughed. I was like, this dude, we signed Carolina's trash now. I'm like, he was a first round pick. Are we doing this again? Where we try to sign these first round picks, these reclamation projects? I'm like, I don't see dude doing much. I was wrong. This a guy I don't want to say he's a must sign back, but he's a priority sign back. He's one of the first people.
Oh, got to.
Well, when free agency starts, he needs to be one of the first people on the phone with. Him and Adam Butler, 2 guys immediately we need to be on the phone with. Merrick as well. Of course, Merrick is in there. Merrick he's been playing well. But man, I think our defensive line, man, even without our guy, if we were at full strength,
we would platoon
the guy. Oh my God, with Max and Kuntz and Chason and anybody else but Tyree, we had somebody, a 4th guy that was actually productive. And then we got Christian Wilkins and Adam Butler in the middle. If we can get another, and Laulu, I kind of like him. He's undersized, so we need a bigger body in the middle. We need a bigger body. We need to replace John Jenkins. There's a guy coming out this draft, probably gonna be a 4th, 5th round pick. He's from UCLA, Jay Toia. He's a big body. 2 gap dude. nice. I like him as a player. Like I said, he'll probably be a 4th, 5th round guy. If we can get another big body in the middle to kind of occupy some blocks, we got something.
I agree. Yeah, no, I'm with you on there. I think that you know, those guys they still been playing hard. They're just outmatched and outclassed right now.
Yeah.
But
and D-Cam was solid though too. That's another thing. D-Cam was solid this game.
Yeah, because I guess you're right, because I didn't hear his name too much. But I mean, or was it just I'm like,
I actually gotta watch the film. Actually, let me take that back. Let me watch the film and see.
Cause I just feel like Kurt, man. But the thing is, we was getting to him, man. I mean, we was getting him off his mark, and he was having to move a little bit. So you already know what that looks like when he's uncomfortable. So, but let's talk about the offense, man. So, you know, I want to start off like up front. Dylan Parham is a true liability. Like there's no way to even hide him anymore.
Yeah,
he's worse than Meredith.
Yeah, oh yeah.
By far. Yeah. Like I was trying to like, cause I know 805, you know, salute to 805, man. We'll be doing our thing later this week with the film breakdown. But I know he's real high on him, and I was still kind of like doing like a wait and see, you know, to kind of see what it is. Yeah. But you know, he does his thing, even though he was getting beat quite a bit today. But Parham was just looking terrible, man. As usual. Like I don't know how I don't even know how to fix it. I mean, I would have to go back and watch the film too with JPJ, but it seemed like they was getting a lot of interior rush.
Yeah,
you know, that's kind of what I was saying. So
let's see. Yeah, I mean, they had 4 sacks, and if it wasn't for Raiders' ability to move in some situations, and he was able to get the ball out in some situations, like they could have had a lot more. That Ellis dude was serving.
Yeah, he was getting busy.
Serving. I don't know if somebody said something to him pregame, if he knew Parham from back in the day or something, like he was serving.
Yeah.
Serving. But yeah, Parham is definitely a liability, man. We definitely need to upgrade at the guard position. I think he has 1 more year on his contract. Solid depth. He could be like a swing guard depth there, but definitely need to upgrade there. Meredith is a guy I think we can build with going forward. He's not young, but in terms of guards, he's still fairly. He's like, I think he's 26.
Who, Parham?
No, Meredith.
Oh yeah. Meredith's probably about 26, 27.
Yeah, I think he's 26, 27. So she's not young, but in terms of guards play a long time. Guards can play a long time. Oh yeah. So he still has like 8 more years probably. Yeah. So if we can build there. I think that's you know that's a solid start. Obviously JPJ. I saw he had some struggles this game too a little bit.
Yeah, he did.
There's a few times where I was like, ooh, like if they wanted to call holding, they really could have called holding because he was grabbing a whole bunch of. Like I know you got to pull some cloth when you're in interior, but he was pulling a whole bunch of cloth. So I'm like, bro, you're gonna mess around and get a holding penalty. But you know, hey, he's still a young guy in this league. So I think the interior of our defense, interior of our line, I think we have some pieces there. But in terms of skill positions, whether that be at quarterback or running back, we need a complete overhaul back there. Complete overhaul.
For sure. Shout out to Al's Ghost in the building and Fear Raider in the building. Shout out to everybody. Let's say I got Raider Way in the building. Got my boy in the building. Raiders booster, man. Glad that you came through. Let's see. Yo, Raider, he said we have a problem when Amir Abdullah is your best back. Yeah, it was nasty. It was nasty. He said Falcons on top, Hawks on top, Hawks on 3. Okay.
Hawks and 4 what?
Yeah. Let's see. Fudge in the building, man. He said Cousins was weak for sure.
Trash.
For sure. Now let's talk about that call on Spillane. Now,
I don't know what you're talking
yeah. So okay. So this question is going to go for the true Raider fan severe, not #SS severe. What do you think about that Spillane call?
That was not a penalty.
It wasn't.
That was not a penalty. But I will say this though. It was a call earlier. I think that went our way. I think it was a situation where I think it was sincere. Somebody else had a pass that really shouldn't have been a catch. I think they gave it to him as a catch. So we
on the sideline.
Yeah, it was the catch.
Yeah.
He dropped it, but yeah, they gave it to us. So but that was a bad call, especially right there. That's why, like, if you in the future, I'm sure they're gonna do this because there was another play I want to say. It's happened a few times this year where they've had some questionable calls on guys that really either were penalties or weren't penalties. I think they're gonna make that kind of stuff reviewable, like in the last like 2 minutes or so of the game. Give refs opportunity to look at that stuff because like they obviously they want to get these things right. But yeah, the Raider and me, that was not a penalty.
Now the hashtag SS,
hashtag SS. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Bro.
Hey, you got to protect these quarterbacks, man. You got to protect these quarterbacks. That's what the NFL wants to do, and good job for the refs. But now, real talk, I didn't see a true penalty there, man. It was But the thing is, what I will say is that call's kind of consistent throughout the league, though. You're seeing it in all games. I know a lot of people try to make fun of it with just Mahomes and stuff like that, but real talk, I'm seeing it for a lot of quarterbacks. I just think they're really trying to protect the quarterbacks, but that was soft. That was soft, and the Raider fan in me, I definitely didn't like it, but the one that won 2 stacks on my parlay, hey, it is what it is. Yeah, they're doing a dirty bird. Doing a dirty bird. Salute the Lake Show Raider. He said, I swear, Jacoby Myers be pissing me off. The more we need to lose, the harder this idiot plays. Hey, Jacoby, but that's what I love about him. Jacoby gonna play, man. Sure. He gonna leave it all on the field, man.
Yeah.
He is gonna leave it all on the field. But yeah, man, shout out to Jacoby, man. He just seemed like a good locker room guy, man. Just always got his head down playing. So salute to him. But towards the end, he started getting busy a little bit.
Nah, he did.
Let's see, Leo. He said, credit these coaches making players out. These no names add-ons on that D. Like, yeah. I mean, like I said, you got a lot of no name guys. Guys that didn't even get drafted. Guys that are just journeymen, and they're out there flying around, man, trying to put some good film. Put some good film out there. Hopefully they get, other opportunities. So, I'm not too mad at that.
Nah, me either. It's Robbie Leonard and Patrick Graham.
Oh, yeah. I like Leonard, man. I do like Leonard. He seems to be getting a lot out of these guys.
Yeah, for sure.
If we had our starters on defense, we would mop the floor with the lane. I agree. Yeah. Salute, Allison, man. Appreciate you coming through. Mike, what's going on? He said you can't blame Jacoby for playing hard. Yeah, Jacoby's doing his thing, man. He's doing his thing. Yeah. Fox Pot in the building, man. Appreciate you coming through. He said I hated on that cat for weeks. He's horrible. He must be talking about Cousins.
You're talking about Parham. All right.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but this is the same dude doing to trade Colton Miller. So I don't know about you, though. You trying to trade Colton.
You know what though? I can't lie though, but I wanted to trade Colton like a year ago though. Yeah, to be honest,
I'm not trading. Colton.
Yeah, I want to trade. I want to trade.
Colton he's perfect insofar as that he's not like a top 10 tackle where he's going to be like.
You'll never have to pay him. Yeah,
you ain't gotta break the bank on him, and he's good enough. He's good enough for you to have. If you had like 5 Colton Millers on your line, you got a hell of a line. You got 5 Colton.
Nah, you got a midline, bro. You got a inexpensive midline.
you got it, because like think about like none of these like think about like Green Bay's line. Like who's the star? Well, they got the guard.
Yeah,
with Edrin Jink, something like that.
Yeah.
Like they got but other than that, like they and Bakhtari, but
yeah,
like, they don't got no superstars out there. Like they line
no, they don't got superstars. But I just think Colton, man.
Nah, man.
I don't know, man.
But people forget how bad. People forget how much we struggle to find a left tackle.
No, you're right. You're right.
Forget how much people think. Like people look at what Colton did early in the year, and they want to say, "Oh, Colton is like, bro." Colton's from week 6 on. Colton's been one of the better left tackles in the league.
See, I think that Colton, he doesn't play well against the top talent though. like like the Bosas of the world. Like
he's not top talent, but how many times you gonna see those dudes? Like that's what you.
well,
That's what
no,
you game.
but I
That's when
mean,
you
no,
got a
but he
game
struggled.
plan for those guys.
Nah, he struggled with Bosa. He struggled with Khalil. He
But
struggled with
who don't struggle with those guys?
But I'm just saying, man. Like, I mean, I don't know. He
Like I
cool.
said,
He cool. He
Like I
cool.
said,
He cool.
if he was like a top 5 tackle, he gonna do good against those guys. But he not.
That's
He
true.
like he in the 12ish. He in the 12ish range. He in
So
12 in the 12 range.
So okay, so he's playing what he's worth. Then you know what I'm saying.
Exactly.
All right, that's true. Okay, I got you. I got
You're not gonna find. Look, it's gonna be hard to find an upgrade in them unless you draft a tackle high, which we don't got the luxury to do that.
No, we got other things we gotta look at. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I didn't think we were gonna be in this situation. But I think at this point, yeah, you got to hold on to him. He's he's a good he's solid. He's solid. So it is what it is. Salute to Adrenaline Off-Road Adventure, said awful execution and really bad play calling by the offense. That's true. That's another thing, man. And the commentators really hit it out the park.
Yeah,
man, we didn't go under center at all.
Yeah,
at all. So therefore, the play action was dead.
Yeah,
I mean, honestly, we didn't help out Ritter at all. So yeah, I don't know about that, man. A couple things that Scott Turner, and even when we got that safety, I don't. I mean, the way that interior line was holding up.
Why are you running out of shotgun in that situation?
Right, right. You're running out of shotgun in the.
Yeah, it's like why are you throwing a double reverse wide receiver pass? What was like the third play of the game? Like, bro, what are you doing?
What are
like
you doing?
You're like,
what are you doing? I'm like, and they had it covered so well. I mean, oh man, and that was bad. That was bad. He said Parham is a guard version of Andre James at center. Ooh,
yeah, man.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
Andre James will never see the field again. So
no, he's not. He said miss the whole game of work. Gonna rewatch it. UEP.
It ain't worth it, bro. Watch the highlights.
or start at the second half, or really start the fourth quarter. Start the fourth quarter. You gonna see a little something.
Bro, watch the highlights. You'll see the whole game, bro. You'll see the whole game.
So he's a bum. Can't stay low, off balance too much. Then becomes a statue after a block attempt. Yeah, it's bad. My boy Turf in the building. What's going on, Turf? What it do? Make sure you guys check out my boy's Turf channel, man. He's on fire right now with great content, man. Great content.
Great production too over there.
Oh yeah. Turf doing his thing, man. Right away said, "Is that McClain's only highlight playing in the?" Oh yeah. No, that was my boy McClain, man. He was that body slam.
Danny Amendola. Yeah, Danny Amendola. Yeah, I hate.
Oh yeah.
I hated Danny Amendola, bro.
Yeah, me too. Crazy thing is, offline, when I was talking to Hugh Jackson, because both of them highlights up there, he was coaching for, so he remembered both of them joints.
You tell me offline. I said, what the hell he think of McClain? But you probably tell me offline. Yeah.
Oh yeah. He kind of said it. He kind of talked about it in my first interview with him. Because the way we got McClain, I ain't gonna say he didn't want him, but I think it was that was the year when Hugh Jackson came in as an offensive coordinator. So that was 2010.
Yeah.
And then I guess Al Davis had all of them out there, or they was like all at the table, and they were like talking about him, because McClain, he had the size, he had the physical presence. So Al fell in love with that. So he was like, how do you guys feel about this linebacker? And I think Hugh Jackson said he raised his hand. And he was like, he's okay. He's not he more or less catches a tackle. He's not a go forward thumper. Yeah. And then Al was like, "Oh, the great Hugh Jackson. Tell me what you know about linebackers." You hit him with the. Well, I was just with Ray Lewis.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, when he was in the Ravens. So, but yeah, he told me that story though. But then they also told me the story about how pissed he was when that game against Detroit Lions when Megatron.
Oh yeah, when they had Rolando McClain.
Yeah, they had
Rolando
McClain
trying to guard Megatron.
Yeah, man. That's what we lost that game. It didn't make the playoffs, but yeah, he remembers that vividly, man. So let's see. UEP said, what happened to Sincere? What they say was wrong? What they say what the injury was for him?
It was an ankle. It was an ankle, I think.
I think so.
He was in there. 8 carries for 7 yards, or 7 carries for 8 yards.
Yeah, it don't matter. Turf probably knows. Shout out my boy Turf, man. Turf know what happened to Sincere, man. He said, my boy Mark Davis equals never ending dumpster fire. Said Spillane call. Y'all for sure. Yeah, Lil. I ain't gonna lie. That was not a good one. He said, thank God we got that call. The ref saved us from losing.
Man.
The ref saved us from getting right. It helped me get my money, but it helped us from not getting Jalen Milroe.
Man.
Think about that, y'all. Think about
Quinn
that.
Ewers.
Yeah, Quinn Ewers, man, for sure. He said, what hotel is that Reese staying at?
I think the ref staying at.
Oh, the ref. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad, man. But yeah, shout out to ASMR Dog's Life. 2 stacks. Yes, 2 stacks. That's nice. How we was working. That's how we was working.
Yes. Yeah.
So the Raiders, so where we're at now, a few more games. What do you think the rest of the season is about to look like? The way, I mean, these guys are playing inspired, but who we got next? Jacksonville? We're favorite.
Yes.
We're favorite.
Yes.
O'Connell may come back. How you feel it as a hashtag SS participant? How do you feel?
I mean, obviously, without the almighty Sincere McCormick, you know, what are we gonna do running the ball, right? I mean, I'm not really too worried. To be honest with you, man. Like people, I'm gonna take some grief for this, but if you ask me who's a better player, Aiden O'Connell or Mac Jones, Mac Jones is a better player. Mac Jones is a better player.
Bro.
And then Brian Thomas and they got Brian Thomas out there cooking too.
Only thing
that concerns me is that they lost Evan Ingram for the year. So he's gone. But you know, like who we got? Who we got? We got Brock, and we see what Atlanta just did to Brock. That's what's gonna be happening all year.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen all year. So unless somebody else step up, it's gonna be more the same. It's gonna be a whole bunch of targets to Brock. It's either gonna be 3 or 4 yards and hoping he breaks on something, or a whole bunch of incompletion. So, you know, and then we haven't proven anybody else can really beat the defense, you know, consistently. Jacoby can occasionally, but I think it's gonna be more the same, man. I think and Bigsby, we can't stop the run. They got Bigsby and Etienne.
Yeah,
either one of those guys can go crazy.
No, that's true. That's true. Salute to the super chat. Got Allison in the building, man. Appreciate Allison. Allison loves some Green Bay. You know, so she always got some Green Bay comments. But real quick, let me see. Dang, myself just turned. Dang, myself acting up. Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, let me try that again. I don't know what just happened. Try to move this over here.
What, your stuff freezing on you?
Yeah, I can't even see my screen.
Oh, the NFL heard about our plan to tank. They're trying to stop you. They're trying to stop you.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
StreamYard done booted you, and that's what happened. What's my girl Allison had to say? If I had a vote, I'd pick Josh Jacobs over Jones. Josh is younger than Aaron Jones, and somehow he gets in there to make touchdowns. Fast around in Indiana Jones. I don't know who it was, but I think they came after another player from you guys. I don't know. I mean, outside of Josh, Keyshawn Nixon. I think that's the other Raider that left to want to play for the Packers. But yeah, Josh Jacobs been playing well for you guys. I will say this, just I think they even mentioned on the telecast, like he's getting 3-4 yards before he's even getting touched. But what he is doing though is after contact, he's making those extra tough yards. He's running hard. He's catching the ball well. I think he had his first receiving touchdown as a player this year. So I think he's been a really, really good acquisition for you guys. So fourth in the league in rushing, third or fourth in the league in rushing. So I think that's that's been a positive acquisition for you guys. I mean, I kind of said before the season, the Packers were smart. We see Josh Jacobs had his best year in a contract year. What they did was they gave him a 4-year deal, but each of those years is an option year. So he's basically on 4 1-year deals. So he's in the contract year every year. And when did he play his best? In the contract year. So whoever was in charge of getting that deal done, fantastic job. It's paying dividends not only for you guys, but it's paying dividends for Josh Jacobs as well. So I think it's one of those situations where everybody wanted that deal. You guys got the player you guys wanted and needed. Josh Jacobs got to go to a better organization that's more ready to win right now, and a quarterback that's actually able to take players out of the box. We saw the year he had his best year. I think he faced like the 27th least amount of loaded boxes. And that's because, we were a team that can threaten you downfield. When you have a quarterback like Jordan Love with that kind of arm, he can threaten you downfield. You can't have a whole bunch of loaded boxes. And I think Josh Jacobs is able to feast, on those light boxes. And he playing. And LaFleur, that line and LaFleur is calling a hell of a game as well. So I think just everybody's helping out each other. So I think it's just a good situation for everybody involved there.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, I love watching JJ for sure.
Yeah, that's your guy, man. I dislike JJ strongly, but I think the chat is saying they're acknowledging McCormick's ankle injury. Somebody said he's done for the year. Wow, if he's done for the year off of that, bro, that's crazy.
Is that what they saying?
Somebody said that Raiders fan said McCormick likely done for the year. So I mean, I haven't looked at any injury reports. Obviously, it's preliminary. We heard when Aiden O'Connell, when he tripped and fell down and got a boo-boo, they said he was done for the year as well. And now he's might be gonna be back next year. So we'll kind of see. So we'll see what happens there. But who is this? Fudge. But was that Mark Saipi? Yeah, he had a little tenderoni sitting there with him. I was like, all right, big dog, Mark. I see you, dog. Out there studying. It looked like he had a little bit of a little different hair, well, not haircut, but it looked like she combed it a little bit different for him, so it looked a little different. So she got him in the mirror, fluffed it out a little bit, swooped it to the side, so she was looking all right. Yeah, SoCal Sal. Nobody wants to win the next game in January. Like, I don't know if you guys watch South Park. There's an episode of South Park where I think they're playing like Little League Baseball, and they're like losing games on purpose. But then they play against another team that's losing games on purpose. But this team they're so good at losing games on purpose where like they knew how to pitch and throw the ball to hit the bat to make it look like a hit. It was like they was cold. They was cold with the tanking. So it's gonna be one of those situations where like both teams out there trying to lose, nobody tackling, people gonna be tripping, falling, doing all kind of crazy stuff, trying to get that, trying to get that high pick. So
that's wild.
We already know Doug Peterson out the door, so he ain't got nothing ready to coach for. I see Turf saying I'm bugging. That must be off my Mac Jones, Aiden O'Connell. Nah, man, Aiden O'Connell's not better than Mac Jones, man. I'll take. You put them on the same team, and Mac Jones is better. Like people were judging Mac Jones off a year where he had a defensive coach as his offensive coordinator.
Right.
Like that's what y'all want to judge Mac Jones on that. The year before, Mac Jones was
he was a Pro Bowler.
He was a Pro Bowl.
He was Pro Bowl. Yeah, so, Josh McDaniels had him cooking.
Yeah, had him cooking. So like y'all want to judge him off after they like destroyed his confidence and like beat the man into the ground. But before that, they was like, oh man, he was a well worth the third. I mean, the people saying he might have been the best quarterback to come out of that, or the best quarterback to come out of that class. It's a Trey Lance class, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was
Trey Lance, Trey Lance, Justin Fields, Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, that was that class, right?
All
of them. Yeah. So people want to look at Aiden O'Connell's rookie year. Like there's some revelation. Better than Peyton Manning.
Better than Peyton Manning, yeah. Salute the Loan. He said we taking L's, no need to tank if you're not good enough to win. Let nature take its course. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Man.
Shout out my boy Macho Man. He said we must lose. Trust me, I don't think we're going to have any
I'm not trying to let nature take its course. When the horse breaks its leg and it's suffering and it's gonna die, put him out of his misery, man. We gotta put this season out of his misery.
Oh man, let's see. He said the Raider fans, man, appreciate you stopping through. He said Giants play the Falcons next, then the Colts. That's interesting.
Man,
I can see the
man, they might beat the Falcons.
No, they really might.
They might beat the Falcons.
Well, I don't know, man, because I think the Falcons they gotta go deep in their quarterback stash. I think DeVito
Giants,
and Drew.
DeVito hurt.
Yeah, him and Drew lock out. So.
See that's next level tanking right there. They smart. They left the Raiders no options. You can't even go back to Daniel Jones if you wanted to. They put him at third string. He'd be playing again already. Really?
Right.
So, they cut him, like, get him out of here.
R. Jenkins, he said Severe out here saying the bank account in Mac Jones is better than Fat Favre. Lord have mercy, help this man.
Bro, if Brett Favre heard you saying comparing Aiden O'Connell, Brett Favre would put all kind of foots in you, bro.
Oh man, salute Steve, man. What's going on? He said, Severe, is there a reason we can't super chat? Is your super chat set up?
It's set up. Unless YouTube block me or something like that, unless they got me.
Yeah, you should be able to super chat on his end. So
the YouTube get me. YouTube out here trying to block my blessings, man. Look,
block your blessings, man. They heard you. But salute Macho Man. That's my dog from Ohio, man. Appreciate the super, man. It's my guy. See the Raiders fan in the building. He said, anyone check SS comments after the game? Oh man.
Oh, Shador.
Yeah. What'd he say? He said something?
I ain't seen him, but even when we had that Friday game, no, he didn't say thank you guys. So I think that was people just speculating. I didn't see a thank you.
Yeah, I mean, because
after the Black Friday game,
because he said thank you guys yesterday on the Sunday game.
Exactly. So
we didn't play.
Exactly. So I think that was,
man, he might be talking about the Giants this whole time, and we don't even know. We don't even know, man.
Oh man!
He said there was a Raider fan in the stands that had the sign "Stay in tank for Shador." I saw that. You know what? I think that's the same dude that was kind of leading that get rid of the Fire McDaniels joint. That same dude. I forgot his name, man. But he lived out there in Vegas. It looked like him at least.
Okay.
So he was trying to get his clout. Listen, the Raiders are such a hard team to support. Yeah, you ain't lying. Lying.
Facts.
So this game tonight was the worst game I've seen in a long time. Even that blowout. I don't know. I've seen a lot worse games than this.
Yeah,
a lot worse. I mean, I think
the Rams game. You were there, so
I feel that game pissed me off, man. That was
I knew it.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw them doing a hands up doing show, I was like, we about to get our ass whipped.
No,
I knew we was about to get our ass whipped.
No, I knew we was gonna get our ass whooped was before the game. After the game, I went to the soul food spot,
like,
Sweetie Pies. Yeah, I was at Sweetie Pies and the daggone server was like, yeah, all the Raiders was here last night. I'm like, they was here? Like the day before a game, they was here? Like, no wonder they came out all lackadaisical, man. They all had the itis.
Itis like a mug. You can't sleep off no cornbread in 24 hours, man.
They was eating collard greens and chitlins, and man, we got beat by 60 or so. It was that game was crazy.
52-0.
Yeah, it was something nasty. I didn't even stay for it all, man. I didn't even stay for it all. He said, yeah, a lot of folks noticed that Shorty Mark was rolling with. Yeah, Mark. Hey, man, y'all mess with Mark if you want, man. Mark doing this thing. But yeah, so do you think we're at risk of ending up with Quinn Ewers? That's a question.
If we get past the Jags, I think we'll be okay. And like I said, I think Mac, in my opinion, Mac Jones is better than what you got to say. Like we do have to worry about, because, like I said, Spencer Rattler played the other game, and he went in there, he did his Aiden O'Connell where he threw a whole bunch of yards that really didn't amount to too much. And it was one of those situations where he's a backup coming in, so they really didn't prepare for him. So we'll see what he does this next game, because we're likely going to be facing Spencer Rattler on what was that, New Year's Eve?
Yeah, around New Year's
or around New Year's. So we're likely going to be facing him.
Have they already said Carr's out? Is he done for the season?
I don't know if he's done for it. He has a broke man. Like that's. First of all, it's a broken bone in your non-throwing hand, bro. If you don't put a soft cast on that thing and get back out there and play, like that's kind of soft. So they might be going into tank mode. Like, look, bro, we trying to.
But that's the thing. But Carr ain't though. Carr, if nothing else,
Carr will play hurt.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's them.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's on his non-throwing hand. So it's like,
yeah, he'll play then.
Like, put a soft cast on there. I think he'd be good. But he didn't play this last game, and it's the same injury. So,
but that's probably why though. He probably like, hey, I don't care. I'm not missing the Raider game.
True.
I'm not missing we ain't going to the playoffs. I'm not missing the Raider game. You already know he had that circled for a minute.
Yeah, true. But man, I'm worried though, man, because there might be some guys on defense that got smoked for cards. Like Gruden wouldn't let you breathe on Carr.
Yeah.
Try some dudes on defense that have been wanting to sack Carr for a minute. Like, bro, I've been waiting years to put hands on.
There ain't nobody there though. That's still there.
Adam Butler.
Yeah.
Adam Butler was that first year.
Yeah, I'm about to say, but he probably don't know Carr like that. But we ain't got no like dogs that's been there for a minute.
Yeah, they've been there for a minute.
Well, Diablo may want to get his hands on him, but Diablo's too nice.
Diablo can't do nothing else.
Yeah, I'm about to say, he's too nice, man. He's too nice.
He ain't gonna. Yeah.
For sure, man. There you go, Steve, man. He said, what day 2 or 3 receiver prospects you like us to draft? I know you've been looking at them receivers quite a bit.
Man, I really been studying them like that, because the thing about this draft is, but outside of Teteroa, outside of Travis, outside of Burden, who else? I think there's a guy from Texas. I forget his name. Damn, I forget his name. But outside of those guys, there's not like the order of the receivers. Like it changes a lot. Restrepo is a guy that's probably like a day two guy. But he's on the smaller side. He's like 5'10". I'm trying to think if there's any other guys I think off the top of my head. Not off the top of my head right now. Off the top of my head, but he's the guy Restrepo. I mean, it's Cam Ward's guy, especially if you get Cam Ward in the first round. Get him back with Restrepo. I think that'd be, especially have him on the outside. Him on one side, Jacoby on the other side. I think that'd be I think they'd be a good little combo. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind. Because I know 805. He likes old buddy from Arizona. McMillan.
Yeah, Teteroa.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, he's 6'5", and then what's his name? What's the dude from Ole Miss? Ole Miss got a guy.
Yeah, they do got a guy.
Yeah. Him and Dart had a good connection. I think he got hurt in that last game when they lost. Yeah, Trey.
Yeah, I forget his name. Yeah, he's damn, I forgot. I can't think of his name right now. Yeah, he got hurt that last game. That's why Dart kind of struggled.
Yeah.
So,
being a Michigan fan,
he's a first round guy though.
Yeah. What's his name? Abuka.
So talking about Ohio State.
Yeah,
Isaiah Bond too. Isaiah Bond out of Texas. That's who was out of Texas. Isaiah Bond.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So there's a few guys out there. To be honest, I got to do some more research on the receivers. I do like my man from Oregon. What's his name?
Oh, boy's cousin.
Yeah,
Bo Nix's brother. Did I forget his name?
yeah,
Bo Nix
Tez.
Yeah. Tez
Yeah,
Johnson. Tez Johnson?
yeah, I think. Yep. Yeah. So I think he's kind of smaller, but I do like him.
He's a smarter guy.
There's some guys out there. There's some guys, but we definitely need somebody. You know, a QB or a wide receiver one, which we might have to find in free agency when we might have to overpay. But if we get a rookie quarterback, we got to give him all the weapons. Something similar to what Caleb Williams got. Exactly. I think.
Exactly. To be honest. No, facts. Trey Harris. Trey Harris is the guy.
Yeah, from
Ole Miss.
Yeah, I was about to say, I thought it was Trey something. Salute LS, man. He said, if it's me, I'm taking Travis Hunter and trying to trade back into the back end of the first for Rourke, or just trade back as far as possible for Rourke. I like Rourke, but I can't. Me personally, I think I'm lower on Travis than most people are. I think Travis is a hell of a talent. One thing I don't like about Travis is he seems stuck on playing both sides of the ball. Like he's not backing off from that stance.
I wouldn't. But the thing about that though is that it's a twofold thing, because I think if he's going to play one side, he's going to play corner, just because usually your top corners don't leave the field. Your top wide receiver, occasionally they'll leave the field, or you'll have them in certain packages. You can do stuff like that with him. So I think he'll be a full-time corner. But let's say you don't like him at corner. He doesn't work out a corner, or he's going to beat too much. All right, bam. We'll try it. We'll throw you full-time wideout. Or if he's not working out at wideout, okay, bam, we'll throw you at full-time corner. So I think that offers some positional flexibility. I mean, I just think he's kind of on the smaller side.
That's what I'm saying.
I'd prefer him playing defense. At least then he's the guy, especially at corner. Like, you're not gonna be like hitting a whole bunch. Like when you're a wideout, you're gonna take some hits.
Yeah.
When you're corner, like the best corners, like Jack Jones ain't out there like really like blowing nobody up. He's covering. Same thing with like Sauce. Sauce ain't out there like blowing nobody up. Tariq Woolen, he's another slender guy. Not really blowing nobody up like that. So I prefer him at corner. And I don't think we really need a corner. Well, Jack Jones has been kind of struggling, so that's great. He's kind of struggling. So, but we got Brock Bowers, and then this is the point I was telling my homeboy, right? Brock Bowers. If you want to say Brock Bowers has been the best rookie this year, I wouldn't disagree, right? At offense or defense, you say Brock Bowers has been the best rookie football player this year, regardless of position, regardless of side of the football he plays on. What has that done for us?
To
Not
win.
a damn thing. Not a damn thing, right? Look at what Jaden Daniels has done. Look at the impact that a guy like that has. Now, sure, you can find a guy like that late in the first round. Know that it had. LeBar was what, 31st, 32nd pick. Patrick Mahomes was in the teams. So you can find a guy like that later on. But if in my opinion, it's a 2-quarterback draft. Is Cam or Shador? Like, why try to reinvent the wheel? You identify the guy you like, a quarterback, select that guy.
Yeah, I agree. We so many times we've failed to properly address the position. Let's go ahead and get our guy. And again, when I think of Travis, again, I think he's a hell of a talent, but he gets injured quite a bit as well. He gets injured quite a bit. And even if you listen to like his routine that he does now at Colorado, like he doesn't practice with the team throughout the week. I didn't even realize that. Like he doesn't practice. Like he basically all week he just does rehab stuff. So while his teammates like, that's not happening in NFL. Sorry, man.
Nah, at all, bro.
I just don't know, man.
And it's so much harder to play. And like, that's the thing. It's going to be difficult to play both sides. It's going to be so many like unique things, so many like, novel things you have to deal with Travis Hunter, because there you go. Tez Johnson. Yeah. So many novel things you have to deal with Travis Hunter and the league. Let's say he plays well, right? let's say he plays well, right? Like, how do you pay a guy like that? A guy that, and he's playing both sides of the ball. Like, how does that affect his contract?
That's what I'm saying.
It's gonna be some.
It's like Because honestly, if I'm a player, if I'm playing both ways like all the time, you got to pay for that.
Yeah.
Like I'm holding down 2 roster spots for you.
Man.
You got to pay me. I ain't gonna say double, but you got to pay me, man. And most teams, like most teams ain't gonna do that. I could just see that being just get a little messy. So I don't know, man.
And then there's all the other stuff that comes with Travis Hunter, all the attention, all the outside attention that is coming with it. That's gonna be a whole nother thing. How that there's a guy that was crazy, man. Could there be a Manti Te'o situation? Well, not a Manti Te'o situation, but
calm down, man. But we know she real, man.
she real. But is it real? The first that. And then like there's this guy, I don't know, you guys might not know who he is, but there's this linebacker. His name was Mike Juarez. And he was a 5-star. He was like a top 10 recruit. I think he's the #1 defensive player in his class. And he committed to USC. And then he ended up like decommitting because like he has like stuff going on with his girlfriend and stuff like that. And he was never the same again. I think he ended up like transferring, going to UCLA, never really played, and then I don't know what he's doing now, right? But he was a guy that was supposed to be like supposed to be a surefire NFL prospect, and his girlfriend ruined that for him. The relationship there. So that stuff is real. It can happen.
Yeah. Nah, that's a fact, man. And again, I don't know, man. A lot of people giving him a hard time. I just remember like it was probably like it was like maybe last year. It was last year when he first got to Colorado. It was before a lot of us knew he was going to be who he truly was. Yeah. Like she was still holding it. She was holding him down. Like they was fishing together, and like she ain't seen all. You know what I'm saying? Like and she don't seem like a girl that be fishing, but she was out there fishing and grabbing. Like I don't know. She seemed all right to me, man. So
okay, all right.
But I don't know. I don't pay enough attention. So people acting like she a savage though.
Man. I didn't see some. I didn't heard. Look, the internet go internet, so that's why you can't trust everything you see. Yeah, I didn't heard some stuff on the internet that's wild. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Well, yeah. Well, shout out to Trav, man. Shout out to Trav. So okay, so if we did get Travis, would you be upset, like irate?
No, I wouldn't be irate. I'll be irate if we. I'll be irate if we like. All right, so like, hear me out. Ain't no condo with Travis Hunter and bro. Like, it's some shit like that, bro. Some shit like that happen, bro. Like, I don't even want to say this. I mess around and get. But you seen how they did the CEO from United Healthcare? I'm a kid.
Hey, Mr. FBI, he was just joking. FBI.
Time to let's go, bro. Stupid, I'm saying. Bro. Time to let's go. He stay in the Orange County. He stay in Orange County. Is that his
name? Oh shit! Hey, Mr. FBI, I ain't got nothing to do with this, YouTube, man. I ain't got nothing to do.
YouTube, all right? Don't. Yeah. That's why I said
the views and thoughts of Severe Raider does not reflect us good folk over here at Protect the Shield podcast. We're hardworking folk over here. Non-violence.
Some tear gas finna fly through my window right now. I'm about to get...
Oh man, but nah, that's wild though, because they're that. Well, we already got our quarterback, AOC. We just need to get
bro. Oh man. And there was only one time in history I was cool with doing that, right? Like, and this is why, like, when it was Megatron, and it was like Andrew Walter and Josh McCown, like, look, I'm cool with take Megatron. I'm cool with that because I was big. I like Drew Stanton and I like Troy Smith, so I was like, cool, take Megatron.
Yeah, we can find somebody later.
And I roll with Drew Stanton, roll with Troy Smith later on. You know, hey, I'm good with that. Like, if you want to grow with Andrew Walter, sorry ass out there 1 more year, just take Megatron. But I don't feel the same way about Trav that I feel about Megatron. Like I knew Megatron was going to destroy worlds. I knew Calvin Johnson was going to come to the league and just I'm about to just kill everybody in front of me at DB.
He was a human high. I remember he was a human high. To me, like, like I think back at just some of the receivers I remember just kind of growing up. Like I remember like just watching Moss. Moss was crazy. But yeah, like Megatron was just unreal. And Larry Fitzgerald was unreal too.
He was unreal too. Just his hands.
I just remember thinking like we gotta go get them. I think that was the year we got Gallery, I think.
We got Gallery. But the thing about that draft is that even if we went wide receiver, we were gonna go with Roy Williams.
Yeah,
because he was fast.
He was faster. Yeah,
he was fast.
Yeah, man, Roy Williams. Oh my God, bro. Yeah, that was tough. That was sheesh. Gotta love our Raiders, man. Gotta love our Raiders. Let's see. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I appreciate every last one of y'all. Let's see, man. LS said Minshew to Bowers and Trav would feed families.
Man, whose family? Because I'm taking it's gonna feed my family because I'm hitting on parlays all year long on Raiders losses. Oh, I'm taking the under and the Raiders to lose, and I'm cashing. Look, y'all see me rolling in a new whip, but Severe went crazy this year.
Oh man, he said would feed families. He said the Travis Hunter off the field drama is going to be one for the ages, and I hate it. I don't know, man. He seemed like a good kid. I just hope that was. I don't know.
All he do is that's the only thing, because all he does is football. Like he don't go out. He don't drink. He don't go hang out. None of that stuff.
And he don't even listen to music.
And maybe remember like
how you not know who Lil Wayne is?
His girl put him on Lil Wayne. Like his girl put him. I was like, what? Like damn, bro. No wonder. No wonder she got you. No wonder she got you whipped like that, bro. Like,
he wasn't used to getting rizzed up like that. She got him.
Man.
Oh man. Let's see. Loon said the crazy thing is Megatron was an Al Davis type pick.
Man.
Yeah, he was, man. But so was Jamarcus, though.
Yeah, that's
the moment Jamarcus threw that mug from his knee.
It's like 70, 80 yards.
Yeah, it was a wrap. It was a wrap.
Oh, man.
It was a wrap. Let's see. Yep. Good old Robert Gallery ahead of Rivers, Roethlisberger. Yeah.
Oh, man.
But, to their defense, though, we needed linemen, and everybody thought he was a safe pick. They all were saying he was like Tony Baselli.
Generational tackle.
Yeah, Orlando Pace.
Can't miss.
Yeah. Can't miss. Big cornbread fed dude from Iowa. Yeah. He looked the part. He looked like a Raider.
Yeah.
But he was.
And the problem was like he wasn't horrible. It's they just put all them expectations on him to be like, and then they moved him. And when he moved to guard, he was actually like a pretty good guard. He's actually a pretty good guard. I remember somebody was talking about like they was asking, it was a good player too. Like who's the meanest, nastiest player he played against? And I was like, man, Robert Gallery. It's like Robert Gallery will piss himself on the field.
Oh, it was
who was talking about that?
Beast Mode said it. It was on Beast Mode show.
It was Beast Mode? Okay.
Yeah, I think because it wasn't Beast Mode and because remember because Beast Mode played with
asking somebody. And Beast Mode played with them.
Yeah, he played with them, but someone else. Yeah, who? Wait, was it it was a lineman?
He was like, bro, Robert Gallery will piss, or is it either a lineman or a linebacker? I can't remember.
Yeah, I forgot who it was, but yeah. They was like Robert Gallery. He said, before every game, he just go out there and piss on himself.
It's like this dude is a psychopath.
Man, for sure. Let's see, man. Hey, what's going on? C, appreciate it, man. He said, let's say we win one game, go to 4. And Ward, Shador, Travis are going. Who y'all drafting?
Federoa. Ooh, or the number one player the number one player on my board. The number one player on my board is Will Johnson. The number 2 player on my board might be Mason Graham.
I was about to say, I like Mason a lot.
We just paid Christian Wilkins. So it'd be hard to go Mason Graham. Yeah. I can see going Will Johnson. but just because of the great need, Tetaroa. It's gonna be it'll probably be Tetaroa. Or if you want to go, or if you want to go to the tackles, you want to go the one of the tackles, the LSU kid, or the what's the other kid Bynum? Want to go one of the tackles?
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I really like Mason Graham, but the thing with Graham is I think the other tackle or the other inside tackle that was next to him, Kenneth Grant. Keep your eye on him. He's a guy that can play that like nose. I think he's like 6'3", 340 something, maybe, or maybe 330 something. He's a big boy, but he run like he can run too. So I'm curious to see what he does in his combine as far as like how strong he is. But as far as like his size and he can move, he might be somebody that can take over for Big Jenkins that we can get in later rounds. But yeah, I like Will Johnson a lot, man. I just don't know as long as he's okay with his injury. I think he's gonna play in the bowl game, so we'll see. But that's a good question, Steve. It's a good question. But don't even bring that up in the atmosphere, man. Don't bring that up in the atmosphere.
Don't even. we're not doing none of that.
Shout out to East Coast Gridiron. He said Kobe Bryant is better than Will Johnson. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know.
You guys got another kid named Kobe Bryant, or you call me Kobe Bryant that played for Cincinnati?
Nah, I think he's talking about the dude that. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess is that. Is he the corner?
The Kobe Bryant. I know there was one that played for Cincinnati some years back.
Oh no.
Oh, no, talking about the kid from
that's coming out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the dude's coming
Kansas.
out.
Okay.
Yeah, I keep hearing his name, but there's no way he's better than Will.
No, man.
I mean, but I do have to be honest. I haven't really studied him that much, but as far as I've watched a lot of Will, of course, over the last couple of years, just being a Michigan fan. But I'd have to see that. I have to see.
Will's cold, man. Will's cold.
Yeah, for sure. And to be honest, I think somebody's gonna get a deal with what's the name from Notre Dame? The one that got hurt.
Yeah,
Morrison, I think. Morrison can play.
Morrison's cold. Yeah, Morrison's cold.
Yeah, so there's some guys out there. But yeah, let's see who else. Man, good question, everybody. My boy D Menace in the building, man. What's going on?
Salute D Menace.
Let's see. Damn, myself is acting crazy. Oh yeah, he said Kansas. Yeah, the cornerback from Kansas.
I'll check him out. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think right away.
Yeah, Will cold though. Will's cold. He said, "Man, what running back would you draft?"
Travion Henderson.
You like Henderson?
Travion Henderson. Man.
Henderson's cool.
Travion Henderson. I think he's a dude. Like he's a good compliment. So I think we have to have a number one back. So I don't know if he can be your number one guy. I think he could be a change of pace guy, but I think Caleb Johnson. A lot of people like Caleb Johnson. He's cool. I like Omarion Hampton out of North Carolina. He's cold. I know Dante. I know he's high on the kid from Tennessee. Dylan Sampson. I want to say.
Yeah.
Dylan Sampson. A lot of people like Cam Scatterbull. I mean, profiling my running backs. So.
Yeah. Honestly, I mean, I think you still got ETN. He'll probably be a later guy just because of his size.
Yeah, from Georgia.
Yeah, it probably depends on what he runs. But yeah, we need a big dude, man. Somebody that can get those yards. But honestly, I think I know you like Henderson, but I think the other running back for OSU probably go before him. Judkins, I think.
Yeah.
I'll probably go before him. So
yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, there's some dogs out there. So
it's a deep running back class.
Huh?
It's a deep running back class.
No, yeah, it is.
Super deep.
And my guy, and who I thought was gonna have a much better years, my boy from Michigan. I thought he was gonna play a lot better. Donovan Edwards, but
Oh yeah, remember? Yeah, I think you were talking about him last year too. I want to
say. I thought he was gonna be nice. In fact, I thought he was gonna come out last year, and when he came, when he decided to come back, I'm like, he's gonna be a beast. But he didn't get it going, and he actually didn't start most of the year. But I think he could be a sleeper and later in the draft. So
yeah, I remember you talking about. I remember when everybody was talking about Blake Corum. He was like, man, Blake Corum, it's Donovan. I look you like Donovan Edwards.
Yeah, so. Yeah, and I love Blake Corum. That was my guy. I still like watching Blake run. But yeah, Donovan Edwards was he was like the OSU killer. He used to kill OSU, man. So let's see what linebacker can replace Diablo in the draft.
Man, I'm not taking. I treat linebackers like running backs. I'm not taking one to like further.
See, for me, I'd almost want to get a free agent linebacker. We got too many young ones, man. Let's go get another veteran, a guy that can step in there day one. Cause we still got guys like Bernie and what happened to the other Amari? What's his name? Oh, Gainer. What happened to him?
He ain't getting no run, bro. That's like you gotta be bad on this team, bro. You gotta be like not getting no run at all. Like at all. So
yes, I'd almost want to instead of drafting one, I think I'd want to get a couple veterans, guys that can step in, provide leadership, guys can play, and then continue to develop some, the Bernies of the world. And then we don't know what your boy Eichenberg.
I'm not. Look, we already know how I feel about LSU has a linebacker. I forget his name. Perkins, I think I watched him play. He's a playmaker, but he might be like I don't know if he's converted to safety or not, but he's playing linebacker right now.
I definitely don't want none of those. I'm done with that. I'm done after what Tanner Muse and all them dudes, man. I'm cool, man. Give me a real legit linebacker.
Like Eichenberg.
Perkins said he's coming back.
Oh, Perkins said he's coming back. Okay. Yeah. That is Perkins. Okay, it is Perkins then. Yeah, okay. At LSU. He's cold. That's super athletic.
Yeah.
Twitchy dude. Okay, damn, he's going back though.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what it is, man. So I know we definitely, in fact, I want to get East Coast Gridiron on and talk some more college ball, with some more people as well, man. Kind of dig into it, because now's that time of year really to dig into the details and start watching film and seeing what's going on, man. Because at the end of the day, it's tough to watch these Raiders, man. So I appreciate everybody in here, man, that came to spend this little hour with us or so, man. Make sure you guys hit your thumbs up, man, to both my channel and my guy Severe, man. What all do you got going on? Where can everybody catch you? Tell everybody about your shows, man. Make sure if you guys are, subscribe to me and not subscribe to him, just take a quick second, go find him and subscribe, and then you come on back, hit the like button. He has fire content all throughout the week.
Exactly. Yeah, man. Make sure you guys catch me for the FBI does, but you know what it is at the Severe Raider YouTube, at the Severe Raider X, at the Severe Raider on IG, Snapchat, TikTok, basically everywhere. At the Severe Raider. I'm probably gonna start Blue Sky. I know a lot of people hopping on Blue Sky.
Hey, tell them your Tinder too.
Man, exactly right. Blue Sky, but my Tinder is tall Raider. I gotta let them know. I gotta put it in the title now. But yeah, man. Every Tuesday, I'm rocking out with my guy Chris in 805. We do a film session. And then Tuesday night I got the 50-50 show with my guy Pharaoh. Generally on Friday nights I'm doing Round the Shield with Big Mike and Pharaoh. This week I have to miss it. I have some personal stuff going on, man. So I have some stuff going on, so to miss this week, but we're right back at it this Friday. And yeah, man, just keep it up. Just keep a lookout. My son is done with football. Probably gonna put him something else. So depending on what the schedule's looking like, probably gonna be doing some solo stuff too, man. Trying to have some guests on. Of course, my guy Chris always has an open invitation, as well as Dante. Two of my guys who I know ball and love ball like me. So yeah, just be on the lookout, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, hit the notification bells. You never know when I'm gonna drop something.
Oh, cool. Yeah, make sure you guys do that, man. So, again, I know tomorrow I'm gonna go live with Spicy and Stu Swaggart. I'm gonna talk a little bit about the game, and then Wednesday, then we're gonna go do our film study with 805 and Severe, man. So that's probably my favorite show, man, just because we get to really break down and actually talk about some of the stuff that we missed originally, man. So we always have a good time there, man. So, you know, if you guys are new, man, make sure you hit the notification bell. Make sure you check out our other shows, man. Like I said, that film study is real dope. Because there's three of us, we really know ball. We can speak to the details of it, and it's always fun too, man. We always talk our talk too, man. So and I'm getting ready to kind of rebrand what my Thursday show is going to start looking like. So again, just kind of stay tuned, man. We'll keep it going. But as I always say, man, players and coaches come and go. We must always protect the shield. You guys be safe, and we out.
We be them Raiders. We be them Raiders. We be them Raiders. Just wanna be the hater. We be them Raiders. We be them Raiders. We be them Raiders. We be them Raiders.